Commander Elsa Voss stared at the holographic display, her weathered features illuminated by the amber glow of tactical readouts. The Terran defense station Prometheus hummed around her, its massive frame positioned at the edge of human space like a silent sentinel. For 3 years she had monitored the boundary between the Sol Federation and the Catherian Empire, watching their elegant ships drift past in their predictable patterns. Today was different. "Commander," Lieutenant Helen Torres called from her sensor station, voice tight with uncertainty. "You need to see this." Elsa moved across the bridge, her magnetic boots clicking against the metal deck plates. The younger officer's dark eyes reflected the cascade of data streaming across her screens, numbers that shouldn't exist. "What am I looking at, Torres?" Helen's fingers danced over her console, highlighting the anomaly. Catherian Deep Space Monitoring detected something 47 minutes ago. No identification beacon, no communication signal, no registered origin point. "But Commander," she paused, rechecking her calculations. "It's moving at 0.78. Light speed." The bridge fell silent except for the steady thrum of life support systems. Elsa felt her pulse quicken. The fastest Catherian vessels barely achieved 0.4 light speed, and those were their experimental interceptors. Human ships maxed out at 0.6, and only their newest prototypes could sustain that velocity. "Show me the trajectory," Elsa commanded. The hologram shifted, revealing a 3-dimensional map of local space. A bright red line traced an impossible path, arrows straight through the void, aimed directly at the heart of Catherian territory. Whatever this object was, it would reach their core systems in less than 18 hours. "The Empire is mobilizing their entire Fourth Fleet," Helen continued, her voice barely above a whisper. 67 warships, including 3 dreadnoughts. They're demanding answers from the Federation. Elsa's mind raced. The peace treaty between humans and Catherians had held for over a decade, built on careful respect and mutual understanding of capabilities. If the Empire believed humanity had developed some superweapon capable of such impossible speeds, that fragile peace would shatter. "Get me Admiral Chen on secure channel," she ordered, but Helen was already shaking her head. "No communications. In or out, Commander. The Catherians have deployed signal jammers across this entire sector. They're treating this as a potential act of war." The tactical display updated, showing Catherian ships converging from multiple vectors. Their formation was textbook perfect, each vessel positioned to create overlapping fields of fire. Elsa had studied their military doctrine extensively. The Catherians were methodical, logical, and absolutely ruthless when they perceived a threat. "Ma'am," Helen's voice cracked slightly. "I'm detecting massive energy signatures. The Catherians are charging their planetary defense arrays. If that object maintains its current course," Elsa closed her eyes for a moment, thinking of her daughter back on Earth, of the millions of humans who had no idea their fate might be decided in the next few hours. When she opened them, her expression was steel. "Torres, I need you to run a full spectrum analysis on that object. Every sensor we have, every detection method in our database. Find me something the Catherians missed." Helen's fingers flew across her console with desperate efficiency. Minutes stretched like hours as data compiled, algorithms processed, and the mysterious object continued its relentless approach toward Catherian space. "Commander, I'm getting something," Helen announced, her excitement cutting through the tension. "The object's trajectory isn't random. It's following the gravitational resonance patterns of ancient hyperspace lanes, routes that predate both human and Catherian civilization." Elsa leaned forward. "Explain." "The precursors, ma'am. The civilization that vanished 50,000 years ago. Their hyperspace technology used gravitational lensing to achieve speeds we still can't match. This object isn't using conventional propulsion at all. It's riding their ancient network." The implications hit Elsa like a physical blow, not a human weapon, not a Catherian experiment, something far older and potentially more dangerous than either species had encountered. "Can you determine what it is?" Helen's analysis deepened, layers of data peeling away like an onion. "It's small, maybe 3 meters across, dense but not weapon-dense, and Commander, her voice filled with wonder. I'm detecting organic compounds, carbon-based life signs. A ship? More like an escape pod. Commander, I think someone's been traveling for a very, very long time. Elsa stared at the display, her mind rewriting everything she thought she knew about the galaxy. Somewhere in the darkness between stars, a survivor from an ancient civilization was about to stumble into a war zone, their primitive technology mistaken for humanity's most advanced weapon. She opened a channel to the Catherian fleet, gambling everything on a species known for their logic and curiosity. Catherian vessels. This is Commander Voss of the Terran Defense Station Prometheus. The object you've detected is not of human origin. We have evidence of precursor technology. I repeat, this is a first contact scenario with an unknown species. The silence stretched for eternal seconds. Then, finally, a response in perfect galactic standard. Commander Voss, this is Fleet Admiral Zektar. Transmit your data immediately. All weapon systems will remain active pending verification. As Helen began uploading their findings, Elsa allowed herself a small smile. Humanity's greatest strength had never been their weapons or their speed. It had been their curiosity, their willingness to reach toward the unknown rather than destroy it. Today, that curiosity might just save 3 civilizations.